Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take you to the floor for the playing of the national anthem. And welcome to the Davis Ford pregame show. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram, Will Simmons, and Lee Adams all in the house tonight as ICC getting set to take on Coahoma here in non-conference play. And the last game for November. Mr. Jim, let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, and let's start with Coahoma.
Thank you, Adam. Glad to be here tonight. Quan Brown, a 6'7 sophomore from Atlanta, starts at forward. Guard Ben Galmore, 5'10 sophomore from Clarksdale, Mississippi. Mook Harris, 6'2 sophomore from Los Angeles, California. Rashaan McGregory, a 6'5 freshman from Houston High School, Houston, Mississippi. And rounded off with Key Johnson, a 6'7 freshman from Gulfport. For the Indians tonight, Fred Cleveland Jr., the 5'10 sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, who is our leading scorer, I believe, had 31 points last game, Adam. Teron Mosley, 6'5", 185-pound sophomore to our other Chicago player, starts tonight. Hunter Stacy, the 6'3 sophomore from Biggersville. Walter Hamilton, 6'9 sophomore from Potts Camp. And Daniel Mayfield, the 6'8 freshman from Toccoa, Georgia.
ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. And Coach Grant Pate hopes he's got that same winning combination put together tonight. Well, the last time these two teams met, it was ICC actually dropping a 70-67 decision, and that dropped, as far as we can go back, about a 13-game win streak for the Indians over the Tigers. As you see the ICC starting lineup being called up now. Jim, what's it going to take for the Indians to be successful tonight?
Well, they got to play good team ball. We know that we're getting ready to go into a little break here. This is an important game tonight. As you mentioned, Coahoma beat us last time we played. Play good team ball, play good defensive rebound. I think we got a chance to win tonight, Adam.
Well, let's get set for that First American National Bank opening tip, as we're just moments away from that here on the ICC Sports Network. We're going to put up the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip. First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and Itawamba Community College, with locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location near you. The opening tip going to be controlled by the Tigers of Coahoma. Coahoma in their road maroon, ICC in the home white. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Coahoma comes in with a record of 2-2. They've played some pretty tough teams to start the season. And, Jim, you look at this lineup, they're tall, they're long, and they're rangy.
No doubt about it. We've gone to a man-to-man, and we're extending that man-to-man. They evidently can shoot the three pretty well also.
Well, that first three-pointer was off the mark, no good. Drive to the basket, though, and the finish, a lot of contact, no foul call. And that's going to be one thing the Indians are really going to do tonight also, Jim, against this tall and rangy Tiger squad, is fight for the rebounds, because that last rebound was given up way too easy there for the Indians.
That's McGregor. The forward got the first bucket of the ball game. 2-0 Coahoma Tigers over your ICC Indians. We just started. 19 minutes left in the first half.
Indians going to have to hurry now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Hunter Stacy for three. Big basket knocked down there as the shot clock was rolling down. Hunter Stacy gets the first points of the evening here for the Indians, and ICC wants to jump out in the press. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Indians.
Good defense by the Indians. Got a 3-2 lead here early in the ball game, Adam. Good to see Stacy hit that three-pointer. Maybe we'll hit some outside shots tonight.
Yeah, he was somebody that the Indians are hoping to kind of just heat up here and kind of find his shot as we start getting closer to conference play. 2-2-1 press here out of the Tigers. The Indians, no problem breaking it. Now back out to Stacy. He wants another one. Yes!
Better not leave him open.
Hunter Stacy, back-to-back threes, and Coahoma needs a quick timeout. Let's take the timeout with them here from First American National Bank and be back with more right after this.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back out of the timeout. Hunter Stacy 6, Coahoma 2 right now, as he has come out on fire to start the contest. And Coahoma's coach didn't like the way the defense rotated after they got out of the press there, so took that quick timeout to try to get them refocused here. 6-2 is the score. Tigers with the basketball. If you're looking for the Lady Indians game, it's over on CoahomaSports.com/watch. That's CoahomaSports.com/watch. They are not tipped off just yet. They're about to get there, so you've got time to go over there and join that one. If you're looking for the choir's performance tonight, it is coming at 7 o'clock, and it'll be on the Blue Channel. Inside out they go. Stacy with the basketball. Works it around the perimeter. Junior goes inside, and he is going to be hit with a travel call. Kind of just lost the handle of the basketball.
He did. Adam, we missed it earlier. Coahoma came down, made a shot, missed it, and Daniel Mayfield got a great rebound. Proud of Mayfield hitting the boards. We've got to continue to do that tonight.
Coahoma throws over the top of the trap, gets it back to the middle now, wants the three-pointer. It's off the back iron, no good. And Fred Cleveland Jr. with the rebound. He wants to get out and push. Coahoma gets back nicely in transition. Now he drives inside, drops it off. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Good extra pass, unselfish basketball there. Don't know that the Indians were ready for it, though, as the turnover gives it back. Or, excuse me, yeah, it's not a turnover. Actually, the ball stays with the Indians. Quickly in they go. Now out. Cleveland wants the three. Yes. Indians lighting it up from outside. 3 shots, all 3 of them falling so far from the three-point line.
9-2 Indians, 17-15 left in the first half. ICC 9, Coahoma men 2.
So the Tigers with it now. They work it back up top. They got the first point of the basketball game, and it's been nothing ever since. And Jim, remember what I told you before the game?
Yes.
There's a foul away from the basketball called on Hunter Stacy.
And we had a turnover there.
We did. As I said, you got that one referee that's going to call the oddball things all night tonight, and there's the first one. But you got to play around it.
That's right. You got to know he's going to call those.
Take it away there by the Indians. Trying to go coast to coast. Jumper in the paint. Kiss off the glass. Good. Renaissance bank shot. Knocked down there. I believe that was Mayfield with the basket. And the Indians up big here by 9.
Good start for the Indians. 11-2. 16:40 left in the first half. So we mentioned 16.5 minutes left. ICC 11, Coahoma 2. Coahoma shoots no good. Rebound. Coahoma gets another second chance.
Oh, good no look. And there's a foul there, but thank you, Jim. I was looking for my roster, and I couldn't find it. Okay. And it's because I didn't pick it up. So, but there is a foul underneath called on the Indians.
That was on Mayfield. That's his first, team second. Coahoma go to the free throw line. You got Quan Brown shooting 2 for the Tigers.
Important free throws here for the Tigers because ICC has started off red hot here. And they led as much as 9. Now it's 11-3 with 16:21 to go here. Update from the women's game. It's just now getting started in the first quarter there. Coahoma leading that one 5-3 over ICC. Again, you can watch that one on CoahomaSports.com/watch. That link's also available on Let'sGoICC.com. Both free throws good for the Tigers. Stops a little bit of the bleeding there. 11-4 now is the score. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Coahoma.
Adam, good start for the Indians. We've been breaking their press, getting some good shots. Doesn't hurt for 3 from three-point land. Good start for ICC.
And the Indians also being very patient against this press.
He's feeling it.
Boom! Woo! Hunter Stacy off to a red-hot start. That's his third three-pointer. He shot the ball 3 times, and all 3 of them went in, looking like a young Jim Ingram there from behind the arch. 14-4, ICC's largest lead of the night now is at 10. Tigers with it, looking to go to work against this man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Ball fake, oh, nice fake. Shot is up, bouncing, no. Tip, though, is there. I believe that was 15 with the putback, as that's going to be Johnson with the basket.
14-6 Indians, 15:25 left in the first half. We're 14, they're 6, and we're 4 for 4 from three-point land. We only got 1 2-point basket.
Indians with it now. They drive it into the corner. Cleveland with it, trying to drive downstairs. Sees a trap, swings it around. Thought about the 3. Instead goes inside. That should be a blocking foul, and it is. Just couldn't quite get set there in time. Could the Coahoma defender. And so the ball will stay with the Indians.
Foul on Mook Harris, his first foul. I think it's the first team foul also.
And they're going to try to talk it over here, and the ICC went to the free throw line, and now they're going to talk this one over to see if it's free throws. Not a bad idea just to automatically walk to the free throw line. They're going to give him the free throw attempts here.
It's kind of a continuation here.
A lot of a continuation on the shot there as he was bumped, then took that extra step and then shot. So a break for the Indians, in my opinion. First free throw rattles in good. This is Mosley at the line here for the Indians. Trying to push the lead back out to 10 with 15-12 to go in the first half. Rattles around, couldn't do so. Tigers in maroon, ICC in white. Indians lead at 15-6. Ball was nearly taken away. Cleveland picked the pocket of the ball handler that time. Unfortunately for Cleveland, though, his foot was on the out-of-bounds line, and it gives it back to the Tigers.
15-6, 15 minutes left in the first half. ICC 15, Coahoma men 6.
Indians in that man-to-man defense like they have been since the opening tip. Got to be close to a 5-second violation. That was good defense on the part of Fred Cleveland Jr. Rebound being tipped around, still tipped around. Coahoma comes away with it, goes underneath. The reverse layup is good, as that was McGregory battling and finding a way to stick that one home.
Good hustle by McGregory. Coahoma hitting the board, staying in the ball game, 15-8 Indians.
ICC 3 presses and breaks the press. And are you serious?
Woo!
Well, it's one of those you said, just throw it up and see what happens. And that was the case there. I believe that was Mosley.
It was.
That got the points as the shot is up and there's a foul.
It was Daniel Mayfield that got the points.
Mayfield got the point. Let's go back and look at it on the other end, though. As you'll see him drive baseline, kind of lose handle of the basketball and just scoops it up and under, and they actually call the foul, I believe. Or no, they say he stepped out of bounds.
Right.
So ICC gets the ball back. Stacy, beautiful pass. Reverse layup is good. Jim, the Indians are clicking early on tonight.
You know, Hunter has hit 3 threes. He found a guy open for a layup. Super job, super assist by the Indians. Turnover here on Coahoma. We're up 19-8 with the ball. 13:54 left in the first half.
Another scoreboard update, and it's not looking good in Clarksdale. Coahoma's up 11-4 in the first quarter over the Indians. And make that 14-4. They just nailed a three-pointer. So ICC Lady Indians down by 10 on the road early at Coahoma. Now, if you remember, this isn't your same Coahoma team of past, especially on the ladies' side. Them and ICC shared the North Division, actually shared the state championship due to the COVID rules. If there's a drive inside and a foul. And so a big-time game going on over there. Again, non-division matchups this early on in the season.
Right. Early in the ball game, though, but you're right, Adam. Coahoma ladies can play. So we got a test tonight against them on their court.
So foul and a nice drive to the basket. This will be Mayfield. First free throw, though, left it short.
You know, Daniel's come out very aggressive tonight, hitting the boards, got 6 points, several assists, playing very well the first 7 minutes of this ball game.
So waiting the second free throw, and he nails that one. Indy is now up by 12. That's their largest lead of the night here against Coahoma. Again, if you want to watch the women's match, you can just simply log on to letsgoicc.com. You'll see a splash page there on our homepage. Click that link where you said you can watch the women's game, and they'll be able to take you there to it. Step back three on its way, no good. Long rebound, chased down by the Tigers. And then a travel call. Well, you're starting to see Coahoma get a little frustrated here, Jim. Some of the things not going their way here early on, and that time after the turnover kind of just turned around, had a few words to say to the referee. Nothing malicious, but just those frustrations. So ICC with it. Mayfield, he's feeling it right now. Drives inside. Bunny is no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Tigers eventually find it. Coahoma needing a basket in a big way this other end of the floor. Layup, no. Tip, no. Tip out. And Fred Cleveland Jr. in the fast break, and he's going to lay it in. One of the easiest baskets of his career here at ICC.
Largest lead of the game, Adam. We're up 22-8, 12.5 minutes left in the first half.
Coahoma drives baseline, puts the shot up, no good, but there is a foul. And this one's going to go against,
I think it's Brian Steen, I
believe you're correct on that one. And that is going to be his third team foul as Coahoma is heading to the free throw line. This is McGregory at the line. Free throw back iron, no good. We got some fans out there barking like dogs to distract them, and it worked. Of course, it's finals weeks. A lot of students have already wrapped up their finals. So
they have.
Some of them have gone home already for the Thanksgiving break, but a bunch of them still sticking around here.
They are, and as we mentioned before the game, some of them probably studied before the game.
Yes.
Take a break, come to the ball game, they'll go back, we know, and study more tonight.
Absolutely. As that second free throw is good. Substitutions coming into the game. And speaking of those substitutions, or if you're looking for a late night snack, the Sonic of Fulton is proud to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. ICC students, don't forget to download the Sonic app. It's always happy hour. Thanks to the Sonic app, you can grab a half-priced drink or slush when you order through the app. And Jim, I missed that one.
Teron Mosley went in for the dunk. Just dribbled and just jammed it.
So a big-time dunk there. Three-pointer on its way. Back iron no good, and the Indians get the rebound. Well, that's what happens when you have to look down and read a sponsor. You miss all the good stuff.
But we got to have our sponsors, Adam.
But luckily, we'll be able to look back at some of those highlights at halftime. Fred Cleveland Jr.'s long two is no good. ICC gets the rebound. 24-9. As Rock Robinson, who was injured, not available for last week, he's going to drive inside. He's going to be fouled on the way to the basket. I think Rock was thinking about climbing the ladder a little bit there.
I think he was.
Well, Jim, I talk about the situation here in Fulton. It's a good thing, 24-9 in favor of the Indians here. Well, I look out in Clarksdale, and it's 20-10 in favor of Coahoma there in the first.
Early, Adam. We're going to come back. We hope.
So Rock Robinson is heading to the free throw line here for the Indians. First free throw, no. Kind of feel like I have to be quiet when we're shooting free throws because it sounds like they can kind of hear us a little bit from up here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth.
He's going to make this one, Adam. Put it down.
And he did. Jim extends his streak to five straight now on calling when people are making free throws. It's 25-9.
Largest lead of the game. 11 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first half. ICC men 25, Coahoma men 9.
Tigers with the basketball, needing a basket in a big way. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Foul there on the Indians, but what a great pass that time. Great court vision. I believe that was Galmore that dropped that pass off. Bounce pass in the paint, not an easy thing to do.
First foul on Rock Robinson. I believe that's our fourth team foul. All four people just have one foul.
So free throws coming up here. First one is good, as this is Brown at the free throw line for Coahoma. Waiting the second free throw. And he gets them both. Big makes there for the Tigers. Jim, when you're down double digits, anytime you get to the free throw line,
right,
you got to take advantage of points at the clock stop.
25-11. ICC men up by 14. 11 minutes, 5 seconds left in the first half.
Fred Cleveland from downtown. That one left short, no good. Tipped almost back in the goal for the Indians by a Coahoma player. And now Coahoma quickly down the other end. Shot is up and good. Nice job getting down the floor that time, as that was Perez with the basket. Now here come the Tigers, trying to creep their way back into this one on a 4-0 run. Near turnover. Somehow Rock Robinson gets it back, and now is going to reset the offense as eventually finds its way over to Cleveland. And they just drop off Cleveland. Cleveland skips it into the corner. Nice ball movement by the Indians. Somebody's got to take the shot, though. Rock Robinson buries it. They said, give us time, Gore. We know what we're doing.
No doubt.
As Robinson buries the three, the three-pointers have been kind for the Indians here in the first half. That three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound ripped down, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Didn't see that one.
I didn't either. And they're going to call that on Robinson?
And they are. Well,
second. I got you.
Yep.
It looked like a loose ball to me, Adam.
It did, and it's a tough call there going against the Indians. 10:08 to play here, halfway through the first half. ICC is leading this one 28-13 as that shot is off the mark, no good, and they're calling over the back on Fred Cleveland, even though the player for Coahoma was pushing him out from underneath him.
I think I would have called that on Coahoma. He really pushed him out. And I know he had position underneath, but you cannot root a guy out like that.
Not at all. in the game of basketball, you're told as officiating to imagine a tube around each player. Well, they have the right to that spear that goes straight up to the ceiling and back to the floor, and nobody can really intrude inside that spear as the Indians force the turnover. Well, that was a little bit of intrusion on that last spear.
No doubt.
So no harm, no foul, other than the foul being called, and that's the first against Fred Cleveland. Ball nearly taken away. ICC able to keep a handle on it. Now wanting to back him down inside. Big time height difference there as now they drive inside and a hand check foul. Well,
fouls are adding up here.
Yep, in a hurry. It's 9:33 to go. ICC, however, is trying to get back into it on the women's side of things. They're down 22-13 in the first. ICC with it. Works it over to Cleveland. Now wanting to work one-on-one. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives in, kicks it out. Long two on its way. Left short, no good, and the rebound goes to the Tigers. Ooh, there was a near travel. Was able to just get it away before putting that other foot down. Oh, good look that time as they go inside. Running hook shot, bouncing around, and good.
Quan Brown's a good-looking athlete. He can really sky. He cut the lead, 28-15. 9 minutes left in the first half. ICC men 28, Coahoma men 15.
Fred Cleveland Jr. with it now, drops it off. Barry with it now, gives it back to Cleveland, wanting to work one-on-one, looking to drive inside. Good help defense, and eventually taken away by the Tigers. Ooh. And they're going to call a foul. Both players diving towards the floor to get to the basketball, and they call the foul on the Indians.
Nice. Mayfield second, and Robinson's got two. I would have called traveling on that call.
Well, I told you, Jim, when I saw the three on the side, it was going to be an interesting night, and I'm not trying to besmirch anybody out there, but it's one of those, kind of like basketball teams. You know, whenever you see them coming into the situation, you know, you get scouting reports on teams. Well, you kind of have a feeling of what typically is called by some of the officials, and, well, needless to say, we were spot on with our pregame conversation. 1-and-1 opportunity coming up here for the Tigers. Free throw, bouncing, no. But the Tigers get the rebound. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Coahoma.
28-15, Indians up by 13, 8:35 left in the first half.
Tough to tell if it's the start of the second quarter or if it's the first half is over in Coahoma. But it's still 22-13 Coahoma over the Lady Indians. ICC, they've gone cold from the floor, and there's going to be a moving screen. Now, that one I will agree with.
Right.
As he just didn't get set and comes up there and puts his hip into the defender. A player control foul will not result in free throws.
We have 8 fouls. Coahoma has 4 fouls.
So Tigers with it. Trying to continue to climb back into this one. It is the start of the second quarter there in Clarksdale, and ICC trailing 22-13. Quick three on its way, no good. Long rebound, ripped down by the Indians. And now ICC. Jim, even though they're up 13, need a basket here. They've gone cold. A drive inside and a foul called on the Tigers.
You're right, Adam. We've been a little sloppy with the ball the last several series down the court. Had a couple offensive fouls called on us. Still up by 13, but need to get in better rhythm. 8 minutes left in the first half. ICC men 28, Coahoma men 15.
They go backdoor with it and quickly swing it around. Fred Cleveland Jr. will come out and grab it. He drives inside. Floater is up. Kiss off the glass is good.
Good looking shot. Fred's got 7 points tonight. We're up by 15, 30-15, 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that was a high, difficult level shot. Made look real easy that time by Fred Cleveland Jr. Ball nearly taken away. There's going to be a turnover. Last touch by the Tigers. Great defense there by the Indians.
Good job by the Indians. And we've doubled them right now, 30-15, 7 minutes, 27 seconds left in the first half. Substitution there. I believe Jamerson Martin has come in, giving Fred Cleveland a rest right now, Adam.
A well-deserved one as well.
No doubt about it. Fred's played very steady tonight. Got 7 points for the Indians.
Having to update Twitter there real quick. Indians with it, as Jim mentioned, doubling up the Tigers right now, 30-15. Into the corner they go with it. Thought about the three, didn't take it, and eventually travels. Good defense, though, by Coahoma. Took away all those extra passes or the angles that ICC were looking to attack that time, and eventually forced the turnover.
Adam, we also put Isaiah Thompson in, number 20. The 6'3 sophomore for Amory is now in the ball game for the Indians.
Inside 7 minutes to play until halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. Drive inside, a blocking foul on the Indians. We'll also have some first half stats presented to you by Sonic. We'll take a look back at some of the first half highlights presented by Little Caesars. So back to the free throw line. Coahoma has made a pretty good living from the charity stripe. The next foul on the Indians will put them in the double bonus, as that one is up and good. 9 fouls on ICC to only only 5.
Correct.
Of Coahoma. I was looking at 1 on the board, and the foul was called on number 1. Second free throw good. Both those attempts solid there for the Tigers. 30-17. They've trimmed it back to 13. It's been a 16, is that right? Largest lead of the night?
Right, believe so, Adam.
So ICC with it. Just weaving it around the perimeter. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Nothing but maroon shirts in the paint to grab the rebound.
30-17, Indians up by 13, 6:25 left in the first half.
The Tigers going to reset. Ball deflected, nearly taken away. They're going to say last touched by Coahoma. I tell you what, Jim, you just saw Mook Harris right there. The Indians were daring him to go left. He would not. So
you're right. They overplayed him. Good job by our defense.
So it's one of those there. If you got to know if he doesn't want to go left, you got to take that right side away. Barry with the basketball. Ooh, nearly traveled. Was able to get it away. Jumper on its way. No good. Rebound tipped out, and Coahoma comes away with a loose ball. Now the Tigers want to get out and run. Go to the baseline. Jumper on its way. Short. No good. Rebound to the Indians. One and done on both trips down the floor that time, and now ICC with it.
Indians with the ball up 30-17, 5:45 left in the first half.
Well, even though the Indians have gone cold from the floor, good thing for ICC, so have the Tigers. Three-pointer, yes! Big three-pointer knocked down there, as that was Thompson getting the bucket.
Adam, I believe that's 6 3-pointers was made in the first half.
It's going to be close to it, as there's no shot as a foul was before the shot, but it will be 2 free throws coming up here, being the 10th team foul on the Indians. So the Indians lead at 33-17 over on CoahomaSports.com/watch. Coahoma leading 27-21 in women's action. That first free throw is good. Hunter Stacy coming into the contest here for ICC.
Hunter is 3 for 3 tonight with 9 points.
Second free throw is good as well. Nice job again by Coahoma. You know, if you get to the line, you got to take advantage, and they've been able to do that. 33-19 is the score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. 5:14 and counting here. Drive inside, kind of an awkward shot, partially blocked, and loose ball foul, and that's going to be on the Indians for sure, as that was just one of those that time. Walter Hamilton kind of just got hung up, caught in the middle of nowhere, and then commits the foul.
I believe that's Hamilton's second foul. We got Rock Robinson with 2 fouls, Mayfield with 2 fouls, and Jamerson Martin with 2 fouls. 4 Indian have 2 fouls so far.
Well, if I'm Coach Pate, I want to make sure I direct the attention of the officials to the scoreboard and saying, hey, it stops at 10.
Right.
But you've only called them for 5. So the first free throw, that one, good. Well, took a little while before it decided it wanted to go home, and it finally did. So 33-20, 5:10 to go here. Tigers trying to fight their way back in it. If they make this one be the first time in a while they've had this lead inside 13, and he does. Big make there for the Tigers. Makes it a 33-12 game. That's what you want to do right now for Coahoma. You want to fight back and see if you can't get this thing inside double digits before halftime. Clean strip of the basketball. Now here comes the Tigers in transition. Drives inside, wild shot, no good. Tip rolls around and falls through. And guess what, Jim? They've got it to 10.
Did you see who got that basket? I missed it. I think it was Quan Brown.
Let's see. Let me find his number. What number is Brown? Yes.
0.
Cleveland Jr. with it now. Drops it off. Jumper up, no good. Blocked by Coahoma. And now the Tigers fighting, clawing their way back into this one. What once was a 16-point lead now has shrunk to 10. 33-23, 4:15 to go until halftime. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Trio of Indians fight over the basketball, and a foul called. Okay. Now that is quite unique. You had two Indians fighting over the basketball, and they're going to call the foul on the Coahoma player.
Yeah, that was a little different. We'll take it, though. We need the ball.
Yeah. Might be one of those they did see the differential in fouls, maybe. I don't know. But either way it goes, 4 minutes to play now here. Three-pointer from the corner. Good. Jim, the Indians are just lighting it up from three tonight, or at least so far here in the first half.
Adam, I think out of our 36 points, I think 21 points are three-pointers.
So the Tigers with it nearly turn it over there. Is able to keep possession of it. 3.5 to play here in the first half. ICC pushes the lead back out to 13. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And then ICC just simply rips that one away. Loose ball. Hunter Stacy had it, lost it. And
the shot clock went off. Was there a change of possession?
That's going to be a tricky question here, because when ICC came in and ripped it away, the ball stayed loose on the floor. I don't know that ICC ever claimed possession of the basketball, because Hunter Stacy didn't have it. And then number 5 come up and got it, but he never had solid possession on it as well. This is one of those 50-50 calls. Personally, I don't feel like anybody had the basketball long enough to establish a change of possession. I can't fuss too much on that one, but I'm not necessarily agreeing on that call there. Coming up on 3 minutes of play now. Banked three-pointer. No, they're going to say it's a two-pointer. Renaissance Bank shot is open. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com for more information.
Cut it to 11, 36-25, 3 minutes left in the first half. ICC men 36, Coahoma men 25.
There's a shot put up that time. Fred Cleveland Jr. draws the foul. Dr. Allen stopping by, checking in.
We appreciate that.
Making his way over to Tupelo to support the choir tonight. So
super.
Staying busy, staying on that road. So appreciate everything that Dr. Allen does, as Cleveland's free throw is up in and good.
If something's going on at the college, if possible, Dr. Allen will be there.
Absolutely. 31-23, Lady Indians trailing at Coahoma.
Cleveland now with 8 points here in the first half. We got 3 minutes left in the first half. 37-25, ICC men up by 12.
Second free throw, back iron, no good. So again, Coahoma needs to try to focus on getting this thing down to 12. Tried to dunk at that time, couldn't quite elevate enough, but did get the basket to fall, and they do get it now to 10 now.
Give Coahoma credit, Adam. We were pulling away 15, 16 points. Now they got it down to 10. They've been steady. They've made their free throws. That's why they're back in the game.
Beautiful extra pass. Layup is good there. Drew the big man out of the defense that time. Johnson, standing at 6'7", thought he was going to have a blocked shot. The extra pass resulting in an easy layup. And ICC leading at 39-27. Big three, though, answered on the other end there And now it's a 9-point contest.
You know, let's be honest, Coahoma has not been hitting their threes. If they start hitting their threes, it'll get very interesting here.
39-30 coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Indians with the lead and the basketball. That's a charge.
Yep, good call.
Well, a good job there by number 5. That's Harris, as he was able to get in front of the defender. So his hips were square to the defender, and anytime that defender, once again, moves towards you, comes over the top of you, you're going to get that charge call 9 times out of 10. So a good defensive effort that time on the part of Harris, who now has the basketball. Step back 3, just hit one, wants another one. It's off the mark, but he's fouled, and he'll have a chance at a 3-point turn here from the charity stripe. So rare 3-shot attempt from the charity stripe coming up here. That foul whistle on number 12 for the Indians. Hunter Stacy, his second.
And we've got 5 players with 2 fouls.
Free throw, hits the front of the iron and sneaks his way in.
You look up at the scoreboard, they got 2 more shots, Adam. They've cut it to 8 right now.
So they have not gone quietly into the night as they have battled back into this one. Second free throw is no good. Barry will check into the game. Stacy will check out. So a chance at this third attempt here. As we said, a rare 3 chances from the free throw line. Third one is good, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's
right.
Meatloaf said one
that's
time.
Right.
39-32. They've made it a 7-point game here. ICC jumped out early. Coahoma's weathered the storm and gotten back in this one. Fred Cleveland Jr. with the basketball. Drops it off now. Minute and a half to play. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Step back 3, back iron no good, and nothing but maroon shirts. Great block out that time in the paint to keep ICC off the boards.
Give Coahoma credit, played good man-to-man defense. We couldn't get a good shot off at them.
Tigers with it now, trying to feed it inside. Indians wait for the steal. Good extra pass. Layup is good. Here come the Tigers. Trailed as much as 16 in this contest. Now has it down to 5, 39-34. 1 minute to play here in the first half. Try to go baseline, then it was taken away. Then the Indians almost steal it back, but it goes out of bounds and it will stay with the Tigers. The Indians need to find somebody, anybody, to step a spark here. We said get it within 10, and now we got a little bit of jawing going on the floor right now. No room for that right now. Substitution coming into the game. Heads up there by Coach Pate. The player that kind of was involved in that, he got him off the floor and got a substitution in there. So Coahoma with the basketball. Jim, if they can knock down a 3, make it a 2-point contest before halftime, that will be huge. Right now the Indians just need to come up with a stop. 3-pointer on its way. Good. You just kind of felt like it was about to happen.
All the way back, Adam. They're only down 39-37. We have the ball with 25 seconds left in the first half.
So the Indians need a basket in a big way here. Shot clock is off, so they can hold to the last shot if they want to. And they're going to call a hand check foul. That's one of those 50-50 calls that really could have went either way, in my opinion. So a break there for the Indians.
And Rashaan Gentry is at the line, Adam, shooting 1-1, I believe.
But you got to take advantage of this here if you're Indians. That's what Coahoma was able to do. Went to the free throw line, climbed their way back into this one, found their rhythm offensively, and has made this what's once now a 3-point game. It was a 2-point game after ICC led as much as 16. So waiting this second free throw here is on its way. Got them both. Big free throws knocked down there for the Indians. 41-37. Coahoma trailing the Indians here with 10 seconds to go until halftime. Drive inside, great defense by Fred Cleveland Jr. And that was just a tough shot. Fred Cleveland Jr. did everything he could defensively, and that was just a magical shot knocked down there by Mook Harris, who put the Tigers on his back and carried him into halftime. 41-39 is your score here at the break. We'll take the timeout with them and come back with your Little Caesars halftime report right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza.
Sticks!
I need 3 garlic butter bacon burgers.
Coming right up.
Will someone grab me some more cheese?
Keep that garlic butter coming.
Burger up.
Order up. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tide!
Tell my wife.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. What a run the Tigers went on to close the first half to make it a 41-39 contest in favor of the Indians. We're going to take a look back at some of these first half highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars. And Jim, your thoughts here on the first half?
Adam, we jumped out big. As you mentioned, had a 16-point lead. We were hitting our threes. I think at one time we were like 5 for 5 3-point land. But give Coahoma credit. They never lost their intensity. They made up on the free throw line, kept chipping away. You know, with a 16-point lead, it got down to 10. Now it's all the way down to 2 points. I'm proud of the way the Indians play, but I'm very impressed with Coahoma Tigers coming back.
Absolutely. It was 16 was the largest lead at one point during the first half. And you look up the scoreboard, see that a lot of times it's really easy to kind of just, put things away and say tonight's not our night. Well, that's not what they did. And, Jim, let's take a look at the first half stats being brought to you by the Sonic here in Fulton. Remind you to download the Sonic app as it's happy hour is always going on the Sonic app. Half price drinks and slushes there on the Sonic app. And, Jim, tell us about those first half stats.
All right, Adam. Again, ICC 41, Coahoma men 39 at halftime. Leading the ICC Indians, Hunter Stacy's got 9 points. Fred Cleveland's got 8. Daniel Mayfield came off the bench, had 7. Gentry had 2. Rock Robinson had 4. Isaiah Thompson hit a big 3. He's got 3. Teron Mosley's got 6. And Brian Steen's got 2 for our 41. Coahoma, who made a great run at the end of the first half, leading the team. Mook Harris has 12 points. Quan Brown has 10. Galmore has 4. McGregory has 5. Perez has 2. And Key Johnson has 6. 41-39 ICC Indians at halftime. Adam, one thing right also about the ICC Indians, we have 5 players with 2 fouls apiece.
Yeah, it was a tough half there for the Indians when it looks at it foul-wise. Well, that's going to do it for our first half here of highlights. I am going to tell you folks this. Tonight is going to be the last night that we've got Will Simmons joining us. So what we're going to do in the second half, we're going to give him the headsets and let him take us home for the call of the second half, unless you don't want to do it. He does it. He says he wants to. So we do appreciate Will and everything he's done for us this year. So we're going to let him handle the second half play call with you, Mr. Jim.
Look forward to it.
So you guys want to stick around as we'll be back with the second half of action right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
I need 3 garlic butter bacon burgers.
Coming right up.
Will someone grab me some more cheese?
Keep that garlic butter coming.
Burger up.
Order up. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger.
London, big day for you as you are moving on to continue your volleyball and academic career at Mississippi College. Just talk about how that feels and what it means to you.
Yes, playing volleyball at the next level is something that I truly have always dreamed about since I first started playing volleyball. And I never would be able to have gotten here if it wasn't for all of my teammates and coaches and family and friends all throughout this journey in my life. It really does just mean the world to me.
Okay, well, talk a little bit about Mississippi College and the program and what made it stand out to you as where you wanted to go.
Mississippi College, I went and visited, and I actually did fall in love with the campus and the team and the coach and like their entire faculty. Everybody was so helpful. The team had a very highly competitive environment, which is something that I really think that I'll do good in, and I was just mind blown at how much I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, talk about your time here at ICC and what these 2 years in Fulton have meant to you.
I love ICC. If I could trade everything to go to a 4-year off the bat, I would not. I've met some of my best friends, and all of the faculty and the coaches, everybody is so supportive, and you're not going to get that anywhere else.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today. ML, big day for you as you get to continue your career at UT Martin. Talk a little bit about what it means to you to be able to continue your career.
I'm really excited and super blessed to be able to continue my volleyball and academic career at UT Martin. It's meant a lot to me, and it's something that I've had the dream of playing Division I volleyball since I was a little girl, and it's something that is going to get me where I want to go in life, and I'm really excited.
All right, talk a little bit about UT Martin and what stood out as the program that you wanted to be a part of.
They have a great program and a great academic school. They have a great coaching staff, and they're a very respectable program who's had a lot of success this season.
Okay, well, talk about your time here at ICC and what these 2 years in Fulton have meant to you.
My time here at ICC has honestly been nothing but a blessing and a dream. It's gotten me exactly where I want to go. If you would have told me years ago that I would end up at this small junior college in Fulton, Mississippi, I would have told you were crazy, but it's really been one of my biggest blessings, and we have the greatest administration, coaching staff, friends, family, my teammates. Everything here has been perfect.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Slices and sticks. Half pepperoni pizza?
Half Italian cheese sticks.
This is more about the pizza.
No, it's more about the cheese sticks.
Pizza!
Sticks!
Walk in and walk out at Little Caesars with hot and ready slices and sticks from 4 to 8 p.m.
Pizza, pizza.
Sticks!
I need 3 garlic butter bacon burgers.
Coming right up.
Will someone grab me some more cheese?
Keep that garlic butter coming.
Burger up.
Order up. Sonic garlic butter bacon burger.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
Back here in Fulton from the Davis Event Center. I sound a little bit different from Gore. My name is Will Simmons. I'll be here with the second half. I'm still here with Mr. Jim. Y'all aren't getting rid of him that easy. And Mr. Jim, just my perspective of the game in the first half, if you would have told me this would have been a 2-point game at halftime, I would have been like, you're lying to me.
Well, looked like we were pulling away. We had a 16-point lead. We had all the momentum. We were hitting all kind of threes. Coahoma hung in there. They started making free throws. They never lost their intensity. They stepped up their defense. They finally started hitting some buckets. It's down to a 2-point game, 41-39.
And regardless of what that first half brought, here we are with the second half 2-point game. It's still a brand new game. Anything can happen here as the Indians get the first possession of the game, or the half, excuse me.
Same starting lineup, I believe, for the Indians starting out here. As we mentioned, we got 5 Indian players with 2 fouls apiece. Got to watch that, Will.
Mayfield shot blocked at the rim there by Coahoma. And Coahoma will take over here. It's Mook Harris now with the ball at the court, setting the offense up for the Tigers.
You know, when Mook Harris led the team with 12 points in the first half, and this is the first time that I can remember they got a chance to tie up the game or take a 1-point lead.
They do. You mentioned the Indians come out to that fast start. There's Harris for 3, and it's good.
Goodness. He's feeling it.
And just like you said, the Tigers take their first lead of the game, 42-41. Cleveland up the 4 for the Indians.
Coahoma now is believing. They've got the rhythm going. They were making free throws. They're now making not only 2-point shots, but 3-point shots.
And that's really what the name of the game was for the Indians in the first half, as we said. But the Tigers stretching it out from 3 here as that ball's turned over by Mosley. Tigers down the floor, and they're going to throw that one out of bounds. Throw just a little long there, Mr. Jim. Carried Brown out of bounds.
You're right. They're trying to take advantage of the turnover. They turn the ball back over. We got to get back into our good offense here, get some open looks, hit some threes. 42-41, Coahoma's up. We just started second half, 18:53 left in the second half.
We'll say one thing about the end of the first half as well. The Tiger defense really stepped up. We talked about them scoring really quick, but they really shut the Indians down as Cleveland there at the top of the key, out to Mosley, back to Cleveland.
Give Coahoma credit. They never lost their intensity on the defensive side of the floor when they were down by 16.
From the stripe, and that's good. That's Daniel Mayfield. And just like that, the Indians take over the lead again, 43-42.
Mayfield now with 9 points. 18:22 left into the ball game. ICC men 43, Coahoma Tigers 42.
Harris, a long 3, no good. Rebound. Coahoma, that shot's partially deflected. It'll stay Coahoma ball.
If I'm Coahoma's head coach, I don't think that's what he wants. That guy shot a downtown 3-pointer. They've been playing well underneath. We'll see what they do here.
You feel, Mr. Jim, Coahoma had all the momentum going there, and you just don't really want to take that errant shot.
No, he rushed the shot, was not open, and it was an extended 3-pointer.
And there's another long 3, and it's no good off the side of the rim. Cleveland going down the floor for the Indians. We'll slow it down a little bit here. Stacy trailing in behind them. Reverse floor there. That's Mayfield for 3, and it's good. A timeout on the floor. Coach Pate wanted a quick timeout. He's going to talk to his team. We'll be right back from Fulton.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Well, out of the timeout here, Coahoma will have the ball. 46-42 Indians, 17:55 to go in the second half. And at 3, Coach Pate wanted to change the momentum there. Coahoma had the momentum. He got his quick 3, timeout. He's looking for a little bit of momentum change there.
You're right, Will. We've hit, I think, either 8 or 9 3-pointers. That's why we have a 4-point lead here in the ball game.
Well, Gallimore taking it up the court. It's a hard drive. Kick out there to the corner. Corner 3. No good. Rebound, Indians. Walter Hamilton securing that rebound. He'll give it to Cleveland, take it up the floor.
Well, I'm not sure that's what Coahoma wants to do. Now, they did hit a few threes late in the ball game, but we forced them to shoot 3 long threes here to start the second half. Stopped them. We got a 4-point lead and the ball.
Yeah, that's a success on the Indians. Hamilton couldn't control the ball there as the Tigers are going to get down the floor. That ball's turned over. Mosley down the floor. His layup, no good. Ball kept alive, and it's going to be Tiger ball there.
I didn't see what the call was. I guess we stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he stepped out of bounds there and didn't reestablish himself.
46-42, ICC up by 4 points. Coahoma has the ball, 17 minutes left in the ball game.
As you mentioned, Harris with the ball here. He's looking for that high screen. He gets it, takes it, dribbles it back out, swings it back around to McGregory. That's where you want a big stop from the Indian defense.
No doubt. We're playing good man-to-man defense right now.
And there's your stop you needed, which errant shots for the Tigers as Mosley's down the floor fast, and he slams it home.
You know, we have a 6-point lead now, 48-42. We're forcing them to take some outside three-point shots and shots very early in the shot clock. Our defense is making the plays right now. That's why we've extended this lead up to 6. 16:35 left in the ball game.
We see a little bit of full court pressure here from the Indians as we're going to call a foul there on Mosley. A little hold on the back.
Huh.
It's one of those weird fouls as it's going down to that 5-second count. He's about at the end of it. So they get the ball in. And Mosley gets a steal, saves it into Cleveland, and Cleveland takes it down. Layup is good. And just like that, the Indians with an 8-point lead after they've gone on a 7-0 run after regaining the lead at 43-42.
All started by the defense, Will.
All started by the defense.
Defense playing very well. 50-42, 16-10 left in the ball game.
There's another three from the Tigers that's no good. Offensive rebound, putback is no good as well. That ball's tipped out of bounds, Indian ball. But yeah, you mentioned it, Mr. Jim. They're forcing shots up, and that's not how they come back in the second half.
I agree. You know, they made a couple threes at the end of the first half, but I think that's fool's gold because they have missed 5 threes here, I think, to start the second half.
Well, nonetheless, Indians take over possession here. Cleveland, the guard, taking the ball down, setting the offense up. He's going to get a high pick and roll. He's going to take it all the way to the basket, and it's good. Fred Cleveland's really been the mainstay of this Indian offense early in this year, Mr.
He's
Jim.
dynamic at point guard. He's leading the team now with 12 points. He can really make a good move on those layups.
That shot by Harris is no good. The putback is good for Perez.
Stops the bleeding a little bit, as Adam would say. ICC up 52-44 with the ball. 15-20 left in the ball game.
They're going that similar set. Cleveland's going to take it to the basket. Kick out to Barry. Barry to the basket. Shot fake. A little bit of contact, no call. And he was unable to regain possession there as the Tigers take over on offense. Harris with the ball for the Tigers. They're going to call a foul on the floor there. I believe that'll be on Fred Cleveland Jr.
Cleveland has 2, Martin has 2, Mosley has 2, Stacy has 2, Hamilton has 2, Robinson has 2, and Mayfield has 2. 8 players with 2 fouls for the Indians.
A lot of fouls there in the first half, but one good thing is they spread the fouls out.
Right, spread them out. Nobody has 3.
That ball's inbounded there. And the Tigers will set up their offense. If I'm the Tigers, I'm trying to get a drive to the hoop right here, and that's what Brown's going to do. He's going to put it up, and he's going to get fouled.
We gave Stacy a little break here. Deshaun Berry came in for Hunter Stacy at that timeout. And there, we mentioned everybody had 2 fouls. Not anymore.
The
Mayfield
first one
has
with 3. That'll send Quan Brown to the line for the Tigers for 2. Substitution coming in for Mayfield will be number 21, Rock Robinson.
Mayfield had 10 points in the first half. Got 1 now at that free throw, trying to make it 2. Would have 12 points and cut the lead to 52-46 if he makes it.
And that he does. 52-46 Indians. The Tigers have stopped the bleeding, as you mentioned, Mr. Jim. And another stop right here could get the game back in their momentum. Cleveland with the ball for the Indians. Still pull up from the key. That ball just rolls around, rolls down for Fred Cleveland.
Fred has come in and hit 6 quick points here in the second half. He's leading the Indians with 14 points in the ball game. Indians up by 8 points, 14-25 left in the ball game.
And he almost got a steal right there, but they're going to say it went out of bounds off his hand. So the Tigers will still have possession with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Well, the Indians extending that lead, not extending it back out, but getting in more comfortable position like they were earlier in the first half. For the Indians, just want to stay in control. And Harris falls to the ground there.
They're going to
call it travel.
You fall down and stand back up, it's automatically a travel call.
Yes, good call, Mr. Jim. So the Indians will take over again.
54-46, Indians up by 8, 14-15 left in the second half. Cleveland bringing the ball down the courts, leading the team with 14 points tonight, spreading the ball around.
Tigers in a man-to-man defense. That pass goes off of Barry's hand, saved by Robinson. Barry kicks out, and the drive there by Cleveland kicks out to Mosley. Mosley for 3 is no good.
Yeah,
it rolled around.
Woo! Shooter's touch.
I thought that one had rolled off the back of the rim and went over, but it just had a little shooter spin on it.
Good job by Mosley. He's now in double figures with 11 points.
Speaking of 11, Indians now lead by 11, but that 3 from Brown brings it back down to 8.
And Brown leading the Tigers with 15 points tonight. Along with Mook Harris has 15 points.
So 3 for 3, a 3 for a 3 with Cleveland throwing up that shot there, and they're going to call a foul.
Late whistle.
Late
whistle. It definitely a foul.
It was. That foul is on number 5, Mook Harris. That's his second. First for the Tigers in the second half. This will send Cleveland to the line for the Indians. His first shot's good.
Fred had a solid game. We mentioned he already has, I believe, 17 points tonight. 15 points tonight.
The second shot is good as well. So the Indians take a 10-point lead off the hand of Fred Cleveland, who, Mr. Jim, Fred Cleveland has really been most of the offense in the second half for the Indians.
No doubt about it. Driving, getting the layups, controlling the ball.
There was a backdoor lob, but it got deflected by Rock Robinson, secured by Mosley. Mosley brings it down the floor. He's going to let Cleveland set the offense up here. Tigers in the man-to-man defense. Coach Pate called for a little spacing. Cleveland, no good on that drive. Gets his own rebound. Robinson to Mosley. Mosley's going to take a drive all the way to the basket, and he gets fouled. That foul will be on number 5, Mook Harris. So back-to-back fouls for Harris.
He's got 3 now.
He's got 3 now. I'll send Mosley to the line for a couple of free throws. There's been a lot of this game on the line tonight, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it. A lot of free throw shooting. I guess that's where the game will be won tonight by either team.
Mosley's first shot is good.
I got Teron Mosley with 12 points tonight.
The second one is good as well. And that'll be a timeout from Coach Pate. Indians lead 61-49, 12:53 to go in the second half.
They used to call me Sir Sauce back in the day.
I knew he was going to claim
Sir
that.
Sauce a lot. You know.
Will is the
sauciest guy they know. Well, when I used to date your auntie, she said I was saucy.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger. You a saucy cat, man.
If I crave something, I have to have it.
Well, so what are you craving? Like, what do you crave?
Attention, apparently. Look at him all sitting in the middle.
I know, right? It is really awkward. You just chose to sit there.
Sonic Crave Cheeseburger.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Well, we're back here in the Davis Event Center for tonight's matchup with the Indians and the Tigers. Indians with a 61-49 lead, which they have extended recently. We'll try to reset the floor here for the Indians. We got 21 Rock Robinson, 0 Cleveland Jr., 3 Deshaun Berry, 14 Walter Hamilton. As Robinson, as that ball went out of bounds on that pressure from the Indians, it looks like Tigers remain in possession. You also have Tyron Mosley out there.
Good job by Rock Robinson. Almost got a steal there.
Indians staying with that full court pressure. Still trap right there on the inbound. Harris will dribble out of it. That'll be 10. That'll be 10
nice
seconds.
Defense by the Indians.
So 10-second call will give the Indians possession. Turnover for the Tigers, which is really sparked by that deflection Robinson had. It takes 3 seconds off the clock. It throws all the momentum and timing off for the Tigers.
Good defense by the Indians. Got the ball up by 12, 61-49. I'm Jim Ingram. And the main man is Will Simmons over here on the mic, leading us in the play-by-play.
I wouldn't call myself the main man, but
you are tonight.
We'll have a little conversation between the referees and coaches here. I'll say something. I think they're going to argue about that 10-second call there. A nice crowd ended up turning out for during finals week, so we weren't expecting a lot here. But crowd turned out for the Indians on both sides. Parents and students really turned out.
They did. We're proud of them. You know, Adam and I were talking about they probably studying. They needed a break, and then they're going to study after the ball game.
Cleveland with a pull-up jumper for 2. No good. That's going to be over the back. Barry's not the tallest guy out there on the court, but he'll block you out. And if you go over the back, it's going to be obvious. And that was Quan Brown going over the back there. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul for the Tigers in the second half. Indians will get the ball under the basket here, running inbound offense. Hamilton to Mosley. There's a backdoor screen. No good. Up to Cleveland. Cleveland's going to drive, kick out to Robinson. Robinson for 3, and it's good.
Give Rock credit. He's 2 for 2 tonight from three-point land. Got 7 points.
So the Tigers back on offense here. Harris with the ball. He's going to take the drive, layup, or he's going to dump it under. Dumped it under nobody, and they're going to call a double dribble. I didn't really see it there, but I'm going to take Gore's word for it because Gore's over here.
He did double dribble.
He did.
I was hoping they didn't see it, but they saw it. Give the referees credit.
Nonetheless, though, Tigers with the ball under their basket. 64-49 with a 15-point deficit for the Tigers.
You know, we extended that lead again.
That inbound was deflected by Berry all the way down the floor for Cleveland. Cleveland's going to dump it under to Mosley. Mosley, and that's good. The Indians now lead by 17.
Largest lead of the ball game, 66-49, 11:52 left in the ball game, and Coahoma takes a timeout. Great job by the Indians pushing the ball and getting the score.
Well, timeout on the floor, 66-49 Indians, 11:51 to go in the second half.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Indians with a 17-point lead, 66-49, their largest lead of the game here. With the Tigers inbound on the ball, trying to narrow that deficit down. Mr. Jim, we were talking about it during the break. They were up by 16 in the first half, and then Coahoma narrowed it down. They got good defensive plays. There's a drive there by Harris. He dumps it under, and it's turned over.
Yeah, they actually took a 1-point lead, and then I think they fell in love with shooting long shots. We let them. They missed them. We got the rebounds. Our defense intensity's picked up. That's why we've extended the lead again out to 17.
There'll be a foul on Harris there. That's his fourth. So they'll take him out of the game here with 11:35 to play in the second half. And the Indians will come down the floor leading by 17.
11:30 left in the ball game. As Will mentioned, we're up 66-49. ICC men, Coahoma Tigers men, 66-49. Indians up.
Cleveland with the dribble drive. He's going to sit there with a little post-up action. Kick out to Robinson. Robinson, nothing doing. Back to Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball. A little floater, no good. The Tigers will push the ball down the floor here. McGee with the ball. He'll throw it back over to Haynes. Haynes to Johnson. Back to Galmore.
Good man-to-man defense by the Indians.
8 seconds on the shot clock here. Little ISO ball. That's a long three, and it's no good. Rebound Tigers. There's a three-pointer from Haynes, no good. Rebound Indians. Indians slow down the pace of play here with a 17-point lead, kind of wind the clock a little bit. Cleveland running the offense like he did a lot in the first half. Or he's done a lot this year.
No doubt about it. He's been very important as our point guard, playing extremely well for the Indians.
Mosley with the drive, no good. Hamilton put back, no good as well. There's the ball for the Tigers on the baseline drive, and there's a charge.
Good job by the Indians there, taking the charge.
That's Deshaun Berry under the basket there, and that's the one that'll take. He's not going to be in the box score as much as some of these other players, but he's all over the floor.
No doubt about it. Plays great defense, and one of their leading scorers, Quan Brown, got his third foul.
So foul trouble racking up for the Tigers here. 3 fouls on Brown and 4 on Harris.
Had to take Harris out, and he's the leading scorer of the ball game with 4 fouls.
That's not what you want when you're down 17. Cleveland with the ball. He's going to swing it over to Robinson. Robinson to Berry. Berry on a dribble drive. Out to Mosley. Mosley pulls up for 2, and that's short off the front of the iron. Tigers pushing the ball down the floor here. Berry went for that other charge again. They went around him. First shot was no good. The putback was good from Johnson.
Johnson's first 2 of the second half. He has 8 points. Lead is down to 15, 66-51. ICC up with 9:20 left in the ball game.
So Indians setting up their offense here against the man-to-man defense from the Tigers. That's Cleveland with a long 3, and it's good. That's almost one of those NBA range threes, Mr. Jim, a couple feet behind the college line there.
Fred's having a great game, running the offense at point guard now, leading the team with 19 points here with 9 minutes left in the ball game. Indians up by 18 points, 69-51.
They'll call a foul there on the drive attempt from Johnson. That foul will be on Brian Steen.
It's kind of a touch foul, but
it is.
They've been calling it that way. Be consistent. We're okay with it.
So shot clock will reset to 20 after the foul. Tigers will inbound with 20 seconds to get up a shot. They'll play a little ISO ball here, a little pick and roll high. Pull up jumper from the wing is no good. Rebound Mosley.
We need to take our time. We got the ball. We got an 18-point lead with 8:35 left in the ball game. Get good shots here, Will, and take care of the ball. Continue to play good defense as we've been doing this entire second half.
That's just what the Indians are doing. Wait until 15 seconds on the shot clock to initiate their offense. It's a double screen high. Swings over to Robinson. Robinson for 3. It's good.
He's 3 for 3 tonight. And now Rock's in double figures with 10 points.
This Indian team can really light you up from outside the line whenever they get hot. Tigers, that's a 3. And it's good as well. So they're going 3 for 3 here. Back and forth.
That's McGregory with 3 there. He has now got 8 points for the Tigers. Indians up by 18 still with the ball, 7:50 left in the ball game.
They're playing that man offense, but they're denying Cleveland. Cleveland on the back door. Back over to Robinson to Mosley. They'll slow things down a little bit. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mosley in the lane, kicks out to Robinson. Over to Berry. Berry for three. No good. Rebound Steen. And a collision there. And the foul will be on Coahoma. Looks like they exchanged elbows to the face there.
Right. It's very physical there.
But offensive rebound, so 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Indians. It's Cleveland inbounding the ball here. Look from Mosley. Mosley's going to dribble out, slow things down, up to Berry. Screen to Cleveland. Steen's going to screen for Cleveland, and nothing going there. Cleveland on the drive over to Robinson. Robinson on the drive down to Steen. That's a good dump pass, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Well, we got a score for Coahoma, and I believe it's in the fourth quarter. 55-44. Coahoma's up on our ICC Lady Indians. We need to make a run here so we can catch them before the game ends. 55-44. Coahoma Lady Tigers up against the Lady Indians.
There's a three from Coahoma. It had a shooter's bounce, and it goes in.
That's Galmore. He has 7 points tonight. Cut it to 15, Will. 72-57 with 6:54 left in the ball game.
That ball is deflected out of bounds after the inbound, so Indians have 7 seconds to get across the court here. Robinson gets it into Mosley. And he just gets across before that 10-second violation, and there'll be a foul as soon as he gets across on Quan Brown. That's 4 for him.
Their two leading scorers, Mook Harris and Quan Brown, each have 4 fouls. Mook Harris is out of the game. I look for Quan Brown to come out of the game also. We still got 6:47 left in the ball game.
Well, Harris did sub back in.
Okay.
So, but I mean, if you're down 15 with 6:47,
roll the dice. You got to play.
You need your biggest scorers in the game, and that's
right.
what the Tigers are going to go with.
If you foul out, you foul out.
But that'll send Mosley to the line for 2 to try to extend this lead for the Indians. His first shot is good.
Mosley's had a solid second half. He's got 10 points second half, 16 for the ball game.
You see the Indians laid back towards the half-court area for Mosley's second shot. It's no good. 73-57. Tigers take over possession with a 16-point deficit. They'll throw up a 3. That'll be Harris, and it's good. The Tigers, are starting to get a little hot from behind that 3-point range.
And Harris now has 17 points. ICC up with the ball, up by 13, 6:25 left in the ball game.
Cleveland with the drive here. He's going to throw it out to Mosley. If you're the Indians here, you don't want to rush anything, but you don't want to become complacent.
Right. There's still a lot of time in this ball game.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Mosley to Robinson. Robinson to Berry. Berry on the drive. Back to Mosley. Mosley layup, and it's good.
Beautiful.
That's one of those up and under layups, and Coach Payton gets a full timeout here. So 75-60, 6:07 left to play in the second half. Indians lead.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Well, after that timeout, 6:07 on the clock, 75-60 Indians. Like I said, 6:07 in the second half to play, or in the game to play. Indians still staying with that full court pressure off defense.
Force them to use up some clock. As you mentioned, Will, 75-60. Indians up by 15. 6 minutes left in the ball game.
Harris, that ball went off his thigh there, so Indians will take over possession.
Good defense by the Indians. Look for a full court press here. Coahoma almost has to, Will. They're down by 15. 6 minutes left in the ball game.
And that full court pressure is what you'll get. They'll go full court man-to-man. Or trap that Cleveland. Cleveland's going to get it across to Robinson. They'll get across the stripe and reset their offense. See the Indians taking their time here, trying to chew some clock. Cleveland against Harris. He's going to swing it over to Robinson. Robinson to Mosley. Mosley on the drive. Layup. No good. Tip back from Steen's no good as well. The Tigers will take possession. If you're the Indians here, you want to keep them off the three-point line. There's a three, and it's short. Robinson didn't have the rebound, but he got thrown back in by Coahoma. Mosley gets fouled and one. It's a good job by Mosley to be physical with the ball there. Get 2 points and get to the line.
Well, we talked about Mosley. He had 6 points first half. He has 14 here in the second half. Really taking over the game offensively, he and Cleveland for the Indians.
So the Indians back to that 17-point lead, tying the largest lead of the game for the Indians. And the fifth foul will be on Mook Harris. So he is out of the game.
Mook leaves. He was leading the team in scoring. He had 18 points for Coahoma. Good-looking young man, good-looking player.
And that just makes the comeback that much harder for Coahoma without Harris. Mosley's free throw is good, so the Indians will take an 18-point lead coming in on 5 minutes to play in the game.
As Will mentioned, 78-60. ICC men 78, Coahoma men 60.
Galmore with the drive, and they'll call a foul. They'll call it on Fred Cleveland Jr., his third personal foul. That'll send number 1, Ben Galmore, to the line for the Tigers.
I got Galmore with 7 points tonight.
His first shot's good. Tigers trying to chip away at this large Indian lead, 17 as of now. 16 after that free throw, and they'll put some full court pressure on.
They've got to. They've got to see if they can get some steals. We're still up by 16 with 5 minutes left in the ball game.
Robinson's going to dribble it off of, I thought the ball went off of Galmore's foot and out of bounds.
I'm almost positive it did.
Referee didn't see it that way, though, so they'll call Tiger ball.
There you go. No?
Oh.
Thought he was giving it back to us.
I thought he was reversing possession. They'll have a little conversation. They were just trying to figure out what side of the half-court line to put it on. But I'm with you, Mr. Jim. I thought it went off of Galmore's foot and out of bounds, so I thought it should have been Indian possession. Nonetheless, though, Tiger ball. They're down 16 with 4:50 to play. Pull-up three. No good. Rebound Cleveland, and that should be a foul. That'll be on Galmore. His third personal foul, and that'll send Cleveland to the line in the 1-on-1 situation. See, the pace of play in this game slowing down from what it was earlier, Mr. Jim.
No doubt about it.
See, the Indians trying to get more complacent and tedious and taking their time, but Coahoma going down there trying to fire a three, try to get back into the game. Cleveland's first shot from the line is good.
You know, Coahoma hit some threes at the end of the first half, but that's not their game. I mean, they play pressure defense, they hit the boards.
And so that's not what got them back into the game at the end of the first half. They got a couple of threes, like you mentioned, but their defense is where their offense come from. They got down the floor. But Tiger will take over the ball. 80-62 Indians, 4:30 left to play in the game. Galmore with the ball. That's a backdoor pass, and Johnson is fouled.
Got it on Rock Robinson, his third. He tried to get out of the way, but he couldn't in time.
Well, Johnson will go to the line for the Tigers here. 4-2. His first shot's good, and that'll bring the lead down to 17. Brian Steen coming out of the game here. Walter Hamilton coming in his place. We also see Joe Perez out for Hollingshed on the Tiger side of the ball. Second free throw for Coahoma is good. It'll be a 16-point game. Coahuma's doing pretty good keeping it within that 16-point.
They are. They're making their free throws, which is keeping them in the ball game right now.
They just can't get a stop on one end, or they'll either foul and the Indians will get points at the line.
We're running the clock, taking our time. We're up by 16. Got the ball with 4:15 left in the ball game, running the shot clock all the way down.
Mosley's just going to sit by the midcourt logo. Take it down to 6 seconds here. He'll swing it over to Berry. Berry on the drive back off to Mosley. Mosley, little floater, is good.
Tell you what, Mosley has been on fire second half. He's got 17 points here in the second half.
Tiger backdoor cut. One dribble layup, and it's good. And that'll be a timeout, Coahoma. So 82-66 with 3:45 to play. Tigers trying to make it interesting here in Fulton.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Back here in the DEC, still in this timeout here on the floor. The pace of play, Mr. Jim, is what we've been talking about over the break, and for the Indians, it's just been slowing the game down and holding the ball and then driving with a couple seconds left on the shot clock.
You're right, and Fred Cleveland can handle the ball at point guard, so they cannot steal it from us. Then we're trying to get good shots at the end of the shot clock. Coahoma's trying to make a run here, but they're still coming down and shooting very quickly. That's not their style of play they need. It helps us. They're missing their three-pointers. It's one reason we have a 16-point lead with 3:44 left in the ball game and the ball.
Well, the Indians inbound the ball here. Gets it in to Mosley. Robinson back across, and the ball goes to Cleveland. And they're going to trap him. He dribbles out of it. See a really in-your-face defense from the Tigers there, but they lay off a little bit. So Cleveland with the ball. 12 on the shot clock. He's going to wind that down. He's going to take a drive to the basket. Swing it out to Mosley. Mosley back to Cleveland for three from NBA range. It's no good. Robinson with the ball. He kind of threw it off of the leg of Johnson there.
Smart play by Rock Robinson. Keeps the ball alive. Knocks the ball off the leg of the man. Behind the back pass off the leg of Coahoma. ICC has the ball.
So with 3:14 left to play, the Indians are going to try to get the ball in here. Wind a little more clock. They'll get it into Mosley. He'll take it back to the midcourt line.
Take your time. We got the ball. 3 minutes left in the ball game. 16-point lead.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Mosley with the drive over to Robinson. Robinson out to Berry. Berry for three. It's no good. Rebound, Indians. So they'll just take it out and do the whole thing over again.
Good job hitting the boards, offensive boards. Running time off the clock. Super job by the Indians.
Again, 6 seconds on the shot clock here. Hamilton's going to screen for Cleveland. Cleveland the other way. He's going to take the drive all the way to the basket, and it's good. I feel like I've said his name a lot, Mr. Jim, but Fred Cleveland, what a job he's done tonight for the Indians.
At point guard, he can handle the ball. He's got 15 points second half, along with Tyron Mosley has 17 points second half. The Chicago connection, both those guys playing very well tonight.
There'll be a touch, not a touch foul, but a foul on the shot there from Deshaun Berry. That'll send Ben Galmore to the line for Coahoma. Even though they're down a good bit here, Mr. Jim, Coahoma's still taking the ball with aggression to the rim and getting to the charity stripe.
They have, and they played very well tonight. They've kept their defense up. They've not given up. They've not gotten their head down. That's why they made the great run at the end of the first half, but we've been a little bit too strong for them here in the second half.
The second shot was no good. Robinson with a rebound. See, they don't want the ball in Cleveland's hand here. They're shading him. But Mosley's going to take it and chew some clock. We've seen this a lot in the second half. In the last 8 minutes, the Indians been doing this. As that ball down to Hamilton gets knocked out, and Hamilton gets the ball off the save. Hamilton, he's good. So that'll push the lead to 19. That's the highest lead for the Indians tonight.
First 2 points a night for Walter Hamilton. He's done a lot of things underneath, playing very well. We're glad to see him getting the scoring column.
Well, Ben Galmore hits a three there, and the Tigers get the steal on the inbound, and a quick foul from Cleveland. Well, that's something you don't want to see there.
No, don't want to throw the ball away and then foul them again, stop the clock.
You're just giving them the more chances to get back in this lead, into this game, chew into the lead. So the first shot from the Tigers is no good. This is number 10, Joe Perez at the line. Substitution for the Tigers.
Indians up 86-70, a minute 38 left in the ball game. ICC men 86, Coahoma Tigers 70.
And the second shot is good. Well, Haynes checked in for Trotter there, and Perez checks out, and in comes 0 Quan Brown, who has 4 fouls. Ball inbounded to Berry. Berry gets the ball in the middle to Mosley, and they're just going to swing it back around and give it to Cleveland. Well, minute 25 left in this game here, and Mr. Jim, I think it's all but over.
ICC men, looks like they're going to pull away here, winning by 15 with the ball. A minute 15 left in the ball game. Very well played game tonight by both teams.
Cleveland puts up a mid-range jumper, and he's good. That's a good shot there by Cleveland, a really contested jump shot. He just makes it look easy.
Cleveland and Mosley, we talked about them, Chicago connection. Each have 17 points here in the second half.
The drive there by Galmore is good. You see the game for the Indians is just getting the ball across the midcourt line and chewing the rest of the 20 seconds on the shot clock.
45 seconds left in the ball game. Indians by 15 with the ball. Going to get a big victory tonight before our Thanksgiving break.
Like Mr. Jim said, the final game before Thanksgiving break. Next time they'll be in action is the 30th, I believe.
That's correct. Be here, I believe.
Deshaun Berry with the dump pass to Hamilton. Hamilton no good. Gets his rebound, no good. Gets his rebound again, and he puts it in. This is a good hustle play down there in late game situation by Walter Hamilton.
Look at the hustle. We're up by 17 and still hustling on the defensive side of the floor. Super job by the Indians.
That's Deshaun Berry there. It's getting that late game situation, but Berry said, I mean, if you're just going to dribble the ball out in front of me, I'm going to reach for it.
No reason to foul.
Is it something on the floor
Something
there?
on the floor here with 17 seconds left in the ball game. Indians up by 17.
I say let's just play on the other side of the floor.
Stopping the game here. And they're trying the safety of the players. I get it. And you need to clean up the floor if you can. You need to hurry and clean up the floor.
That towel will go back to the Coahoma bench. And we'll get back to play. Well, we're just going to hold it out here for the last 16 seconds. The final here in Fulton, Mississippi. The Itawamba Indians 90, the Coahoma Tigers 73. And here's your final horn.
Well, a solid victory tonight for the ICC men, 90-73. You did a great job announcing the second half. You extended the lead. How much was our lead at halftime? We had a two-point lead at halftime. Look what Will did. We won by 17. It's all Will Simmons. 90-73, Indians win over Coahoma.
Well, we'll take a quick break and come back for the Renaissance Bank post-game report.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Well, welcome back here in Fulton, Mississippi. 90-73, your final score. The Indians take the win here. Welcome back to the Renaissance postgame report. We'll have some Sonic stats here from Mr. Jim Ingram.
Thank you, Will. Again, ICC wins tonight, 90-73. Great second half by Fred Cleveland. He had, we're looking at the stats, 17-point second half finish with a game-high 25. Tyrone Mosley, we talked about the Chicago connection. He had 17 points second half, had 23 points tonight. Rock Robinson had 10 to lead us, also got double figures. Hunter Stacey had 9. Hamilton had 4. Thompson had 3. Daniel Mayfield had 12. And Gentry came off the bench for 2 to give us 90. Coahoma Tigers tonight were led tonight by Mook Harris with 18 points. Quan Brown had 17. Ben Galmore had 15. McGregor had 8. Perez had 5. And Key Johnson had 10 for their 73. But a very solid win tonight, Will. 90-73. We had a 2-point lead at halftime. We took control of the second half, played that good defense, forced them into some bad shots. We ran the offense wonderful, and Fred Cleveland took over the game, played outstanding.
Well, I was just going to ask you here, Mr. Jim, your Sonic star of the game. I was thinking it could go one of 2 ways, and both out of Chicago.
No doubt about it. I wish we could give it to both of them. They combined for 48 points tonight, but I'm going to go with Fred Cleveland. Ran the point guard, handled the ball the entire game, also scored a game-high 25 points.
Well, I won't put you in the hot seat. I'll take the other one. I'll take Tyrone Mosley. He can be my Sonic star of the game, so they both get the recognition they deserve. Well, 90-73, your final in Fulton. For the whole crew, Adam Gore, Lee Adams, Mr. Jim Ingram, I'm Will Simmons, signing off, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.